They're off.
All the girls a little bit slowly away. Serious Hurry breaks very fast from TM and Hinari Video in the early stages. Then Kalara, good position wide from Last Straw. Comet Whirlpool further back. Hinari Video now back in the field with Ram Time, and Palace Gate Gold is further back too. Up front, TM helping to force the pace with up on the outside Kalar. Tracking them Last Straw on the inside. Serious Hurry now coming to join the leader too. And well past halfway, just over 2 to go. Serious Hurry just grabs the lead on the outside of TM. Then further back comes Comet Whirlpool. Kalara run on the outside. Last Straw, Bershua on the far side.
Yes!
1.5 to go. Serious Hurry has it. Comet Whirlpool and Last Straw are the nearest challengers, and it's Serious Hurry as they race inside the final furlong from Comet Whirlpool and Last Straw. And Serious Hurry is holding them for Quinn as they come to the line. Serious Hurry wins it. A Comet Whirlpool second. Then came Last Straw third, and Palace Gate Gold for 4.
Come on.
We're late. Okay, everyone. Dr. Fitzgerald is now ready to give us his lecture.
Spinoza. Descartes. Hobbes. Locke. Freud. Adler. Young. Mayer. Sullivan. Forney. Pavlov. End of lecture. Moral. What's the moral? The bride in white sees herself as the widow in black. She's only just married him, but already she's planning for the day she'll bury him, and she'll be center stage once more. I rehearsed the death of my father for years. I even got a little bored. I knew all my lines, but he was still alive, and I never got my opening night. So go and lock yourself away in a room for a couple of days and study what is here. The things that you really feel, not all that crap that you're supposed to feel. And when you've studied, when you've shed a little light on the dark recesses of your soul, that is the time to pick up a book.
Here's the cavalry.
Afternoon, sir.
Sorry about the delay, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be moving again as soon as possible. Moving again as soon as possible, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, pal, honestly. All right. All right, Jimmy. Sweeney.
Looks like it.
Seen a crime night?
On his way. Half as well. George Wilde, the guard, he found her.
Detective Chief Inspector Bilborough, we'll need your shoes, sir.
What?
Did you touch anything in here?
No.
Statements from everyone on board. Reason for journey, names and addresses, proof of identity.
Right.
Seating plan of every compartment, who sat where, who got off, who got on, where they got off, where they got on.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Detective Chief Inspector Bilborough. There's been a serious incident on this train. Your cooperation and your patience would be appreciated. Thank you.
And how did you pay for your tickets?
Why do you need to know that?
Just routine, sir.
Was it Sweeney?
Dark brown pubic hair. She wasn't a natural redhead.
Was it Sweeney?
Throat cut, pubic hair shaven, all his trademarks.
This is a classic. He had her facing this wall. Can you get one in relation to the window? Do you see the blood pattern? High up, then sloping down. Right, she's up against this wall. The blood pressure's sky high. She's fighting for her life. The blade pierces the carotid artery. For a split second, it's a tiny hole in a high-pressure pipe, so the force is amazing. Take a look at this. See, there's the blood at its highest point. Then, the cut gets bigger. The pressure drops. She drops. And then, what's left in her? Well, 6 pints of blood, say, bubbles out onto the floor till the heart stops pumping. It's an absolute bloody classic. Can you get one of me pointing to it? I'll just do this. Something for the album.
Tonight's in the main hall of we have
120.
It'll have to go through finance.
Oh, come on, I can do that now in readies.
Can't be done. It wasn't quite what I was expecting.
Yeah, well, you know, a little controversy, a little phony passion, they'll lap it up.
Cheers. Really enjoyed it.
All right, so.
I prefer you not to smoke.
Tough.
It's been scientifically proven that I nail 20% of everything you smoke.
You get it for nothing though, don't you? You mind?
I'm not getting cancelled off you, right?
Who knows she was?
Not yet, sir.
Paperwork now I got.
Where's your mum?
Wait till the day when brain dead Wilton attacked me
Where's your mum?
with that instrument to death.
Where?
Since I were humiliated. Left high and dry by the
Any
lid.
money?
Literally from what I heard.
If that's
Let's look through that thing. Have you any money?
I can assure you it has not fallen on receptive ears.
Well, I thought you'd gotten over
Katie! Katie!
In here, Dad!
Have you any money?
No.
Suppose you're expecting a tip.
Yeah.
Left your dahlias in the autumn. Have you been at this?
No?
You're lying.
That's so shit.
We're going out.
I know.
Sober.
No choice.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping.
Inspector Milborough, can you join me?
Yeah, we're right there now. Over.
Your dad
Will you take the mother?
yes,
You're good at that kind of thing.
and your mama.
I've had plenty of practice.
Mrs. Appleby.
Little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise.
I'll have a lemon salt.
Would you like anything else?
Yeah, please. Give me a double scotch and a jar of
Fizz.
Yes, please, dear. And a couple of bottles of house white. Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Joe?
Fine. So double Scotch and dry, 2 bottles of house wine. Now, would you like anything to start?
Another ashtray, please.
There's nothing can harm.
Could you just check them for your daughters?
And mine stand by.
Oh, Jackie. Oh, Jackie. What happened to you, love? Oh, there. We'll bring you home soon, won't we? And then you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. Jackie. Oh. There. We in our love. What were you doing? What were you doing?
Go on then, how much you paying?
None of our business.
£2.50,
What do you pay?
£3
What do you
an hour.
pay?
How much? We don't have a chump.
No, but when you did use them, what did you pay?
It's completely different.
£1 an hour. £1 an hour? Talk about the popcorn in a kettle black.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't spout about exploitation. I don't spout about
don't
equal opportunity
spout.
and
Come
feminism
on.
and all that bullshit.
It's not bullshit. Let's talk about the weather.
It is bullshit. It's complete unadulterated bullshit. You're paying some poor downtrodden cow £2 an hour to look after your child.
That's enough.
Your child, the thing that means most to you in the whole worord, £2 an hour, and you've got to clean it.
Oh, we'll talk again when you're sober, okay?
You've got to clean it. You've got that black woman that comes to clean the house. Because ideally, she should be a Filipino. She's black, so that's okay.
Excuse me, sir.
How about not dropping? Am I right?
Yeah.
So how much do you pay?
The going rate.
£2.50.
Three.
We all know the pounds an hour. She could make more than that in studying South Africa.
No, she wouldn't.
So you pay this woman £3 an hour to clean your house, so you can go out and teach women's studies for 20 quid an hour. Do you not think that's just a teeny wee bit hypocritical, huh? There's you up on the podium talking about equality and freedom and feminism, and she's at home with her arm halfway down your lavatory. Everything that we have here is a failure to communicate. I'll pay that by cheque.
I'm sorry, sir. I can take checks up to 50.
Look, I'm not used to being treated like this. If you've got problems with your technology, fair enough. Happens all the time, but they're not my problems, right?
I'm sorry, sir.
I'll tell you what, I'll pay by cheque, right? And what I'll do is I'll sign the back and put my address on it.
Sorry, sir.
Use this.
Thank you, sir.
The problems with the computer.
How bad this time?
Over the limit on both cards. £2,000 overdrawn at the bank.
Nothing else?
No. I raised £5,000 to the mortgage. Told him it was for a new bathroom. I forged his signature.
Mark.
What?
I want to talk to you.
Busy.
I want to talk to you. Get your things packed. What?
They don't notice.
Get your things packed. We're going to your grounds.
Well, it won't happen again. I mean it this time. I mean it.
Why not a normal addiction, Fitz? Heroin or cocaine? Do too much and you're dead. Why pick something so bloody limitless?
Oh, God. What are you doing up at this time? You wet the bed again or something?
Got a sign on, haven't I?
Finally, the custodians of the cottage where the romantic poet William Wordsworth once lived with his sister, so they're having to restrict the number of visitors to the historic site.
The paper come yet?
In the bog.
What?
In the bog.
You all right?
There are certain similarities between...
They're bloody identical.
This is your first homicide.
Second.
First, apart from a domestic. This is my 12th. You do not use words like identical. Okay?
Okay.
Right. We'll do it over here. Right, gather round, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Right, sorry to keep you waiting, ladies and gentlemen. In a moment, Miss Parsons here will take you over to the scene of the search and you can get some pictures. For now, I can tell you that there are certain similarities between the murder of Jackie Appleby and the recent murder of Patricia Garth at Oxenholme Railway Station. My officers are working on the assumption that these two crimes are linked. Our first priority is to trace everyone who got on or off the train between Sheffield and Manchester Victoria.
Jump from the train! Smashed himself up! You can tell where he landed! Drive himself as far as he could! Blacked out!
Did you jump from a moving train?
If I killed someone! Blood on his clothes, blood on the sole of his shoes, scratches!
Keep the lads at it! I want the murder weapon!
Taking you to hospital.
Doctor?
Policeman.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
Yes?
My name's Fitz. I knew Jackie. She was a lovely girl. I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
Look, I'm a psychologist. That's how I knew her. She was a student of mine. I want to help. I'm good, and I'll catch him for
The police are coping, thanks all the same.
Yeah, I know, but if ever you need me, really.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Amnesia? Yeah. Jackie was blood group B. That's what I found in his clothes. Check the door, his fingerprints all over it. 4 descriptions of a man going in and out of the carriage. He fits them all.
Murder weapon.
Not yet, no. Jesus. 25 miles of track bus. It may take some time.
It's okay. Dr. Turner, Dr. Chong, Detective Sergeant Beck. Hello.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, you better come through.
I'm Detective Chief Inspector Bilborough. This is Detective Sergeant Beck. Hello. Could you tell us your name, please?
was a girl killed on the train.
You remember that?
I've heard them all talking. They think I did it.
Did you?
I don't know.
You were in a compartment. Your clothes were covered in her blood.
I'm a manual worker, some kind of manual worker.
Yeah. We're also investigating the murder of Patricia Garth at Oxenholme railway station about 5 weeks ago. Do you remember it?
Twice. I've done it twice.
Possibly. How long are you going to keep him in here? He could go on feigning amnesia till the cows come home.
We don't know that he's feigning it.
Of course he's feigning it. You've done test after test and there's no physical reason whatsoever.
None that we've found.
There are emotional and psychological factors to take into consideration.
He's murdered 2 young women. They're emotional and psychological factors. I understand them totally. Can I ask a question? Suppose he was just refusing to speak. Would you keep him in there?
No.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. That man should be in a police station, not a hospital bed.
We'll try pentothal. Do you remember being on the train?
No.
Do you remember where you were going?
No. Just the noise in the lift of the helicopter. Then someone spoke to me.
A policeman?
Yeah. Then the hospital.
You don't remember the train?
No.
Nothing at all? A sound, a noise, anything at all?
My being like this is annoying you, I know. But it's destroying me. Prove to me I did this and I promise, I'll confess. I'll sign anything you want.
I get on the phone. They say, who is it? I say, it's only me. It's only Peter. They get on to me. They say, it's Charlie, it's George, it's Fred. It's not only Charlie, only George, only Fred. There's a big fanfare of trumpets with them. With me, it's always, it's only me. You understand the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Only me. Massive inferiority. Low self-esteem. No, it's not low self-esteem, it's some bloody Turanian self-esteem. A woman fancies me. I say, my God, what kind of woman is this that fancies me? Well, where's her wooden leg? A woman who marries me, well, she must be, I don't know, from some outer space. She must be a Martian or something.
The police have found someone, but he claims he has amnesia.
What tests have they run?
I don't really know. How would you go about it?
Well, there's no skull damage, right?
No.
Well, I'd have to establish that it wasn't organic. I'd run a liver function test. The chief cause of amnesia and murder is alcohol. Then I'd run a blood sugar test for hypoglycemia. Then there's schizophrenia and epilepsy. So I'd need an electroencephalogram. I don't know. I'd need to see him.
But if it was none of them?
Well, there's no brain damage and no organic reasons. And he's claiming complete amnesia. I would say he's having his own.
Anne would like you to get involved.
I thought the police were coping.
I want to agree for my daughter. I can't because he's standing between us. He's in the way. And I want him out of the way. Forgotten. I want to be able to grieve.
Sorry to bother you, sir. I'm DS Penhaligon of Anston Road Police Station. I understand you travel regularly on the Manchester Weekend train. Is that right, sir? Yeah. No, it's just a general inquiry.
Well, yeah, but that's my job. Now, I knew Jackie. Her parents won't be involved, right?
If I need a psychologist.
Yeah. Now, a bunch of wankers up at that hospital. You know that. A bunch of wankers.
They speak very highly of you.
Look, homicide and amnesia are heavy. You need to know what you're doing, and I do know what I'm doing.
Right. Thank you.
Right. I've forgotten more about amnesia than they'll ever know.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Jackie Appleby. You do not have to say anything. Anything you do say will be taken down in evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
It's in your own interest that you are not photographed. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right, you perverted, murdering bastard. Now is the time to start talking, right?
Leave him.
Now is the time to
Leave
start
him. I
talking.
trust this man, so just leave him.
Slash your face through that glass. I had a niece that age. It could have been my niece, you
Not
bastard!
yet. Leave him for now. That's an order, okay? Now listen, you're finished. You're going to be remanded. You know what that means? For someone like
Just the two
you,
of us.
hundreds of blokes just like him, all wanting to get at you, all wanting to cut your balls off because
I want
they
to
think
see
you're
how brave he is then.
Now you've got one chance. Someone like me
Find my
looking
way.
out. Someone
I turn you over to the
No,
families.
I can't do that.
The families of the women you butchered.
Because I know you're lying.
I know exactly what to do with you.
The whole world knows you're lying.
In the name of God, what makes a man like you tick?
Confess.
How?
You understand?
Butchering
Confess.
women. You didn't wreck them, you didn't rob them, you just butchered them, you sick, twisted pervert.
Blood, scratches on
What's
your
going
face.
on in
Witnesses.
there? What's going on in that
You've got no
festering
bloody
pit?
chance.
Don't know about him. You terrified me. Hi, can I see Judith, please?
She's in a meeting.
How long?
All day.
All day? What's the agenda? Saving the planet? Open this door.
I can't.
Please.
Fitz, I can't.
In the afternoon, you're still in your pit. You get up here, I don't get you.
Why?
Hey, how the hell do you ever expect to do anything with your life?
There's nothing to
You're
get
lying in your bed with your hand in your dick all afternoon.
Son.
Go on, get out of your pit.
think I'm listening
To help
to
me,
you.
I'll find downstairs to get a bucket of cold water. I mean it.
Well, go on
I mean
then.
it.
We'll shut the
A
door.
bucket of
Yeah,
cold
yeah,
water.
joke. Yeah, joke.
Bucket of water.
You smoke?
I don't know.
You smell it?
Yeah?
Doesn't it make you want to smoke?
No.
And you've never smoked?
Good.
You think it's a disgusting habit?
Yeah.
But not quite as bad as murdering young women.
You play all naive, innocent. But you're sharp, educated, am I right?
Can't remember.
Why did you go into a compartment?
I can't remember.
Plenty of space.
Perhaps.
There was plenty of space elsewhere. The train wasn't full. Did you go in there because you saw a young girl on her own, showing a bit of leg?
Yeah.
You remember?
No. I'm just agreeing with everything he's saying.
Amnesia's no defense. It makes no difference. You still get life.
If I could remember, I'd tell you everything.
You trust me?
Yes, of course, you're a policeman.
If you had a lawyer here, he'd tell you to cooperate.
I am cooperating.
Stand there chucking cutthroat razors out of a moving train.
Correct.
I'm gonna look a right pillar, can't I?
No more than normal. Do it.
Yeah.
Who took these?
Me.
Definitely.
I'll see you later.
Search the train again.
There's nothing there, boss.
Again, this time take it apart. I want the murder weapon. Hi, hi. You alright, mate? Yeah? You got much for me? Not a lot.
My being like this is annoying you, I know. But it's destroying me.
Originally Irish, brought up round here. I'd say it spent a year or two abroad, Spain, Italy, Portugal, and the last 10 or 15 years down south.
Is that it?
Listen again.
My being like this is annoying you, I know. But it's just...
This man's supposed to be a manual labourer. My being like this, not it's annoying you, I know, me being like this. My being like this is annoying you, I know. It's strictly grammatical. This man's educated. He knows how to handle his participles.
Find anything? Yes, sir. Stay there. Yes, sir. How many possible? No, nothing yet, sir. Okay. Let me just double check the details seat form. Yeah.
Have you charged him? Not yet, no. Will you charge him? As soon as we find the murder weapon. And if we don't find it?
You'll have to release him.
We still have 24 hours, and we're doing everything possible.
No more calls, boss. Right, cheers, Steve.
Razors, Jonesy.
Sorted, boss.
Yeah, and what happened?
Well, the furthest you travelled was 18 metres.
Right. Widen the search to 18 metres either side of the track.
Boss, there's 25 miles of track.
I know that. Now find the bastard thing.
I'm going to read it tonight.
Dr. Fitzgerald, please.
Okay.
Dr. Fitzgerald. Yeah, Bilborough. I'm sending a car for you.
Hello? What time do you make it?
2:10.
They call me Fitz. What do they call you?
I don't know.
Bloodthirsty, murdering bastard. Remember filling this in?
Yeah.
Who's the British Prime Minister?
I don't know. I had to guess.
You guessed wrong. I gave you 3 choices. You guessed wrong.
Sorry.
That's understandable. President of the United States, again, 3 choices. You got it wrong.
I'm sorry.
It's understandable, really. The leader of the Labour Party, 3 choices got it wrong. The standard rate of income tax, 3 choices got it wrong. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, the manager of the England football team, the author of Catch-22, and the capital of Sweden, all wrong.
Sorry.
You will be. You see, that is definitely not understandable. You could close your eyes and stick a pin in, and you'd be bound to get at least 2 right. The odds against getting them all wrong are huge.
You think I did it on purpose?
Yes.
I didn't.
Who cares? Nobody ever loses their memory. It just gets locked away like the mad woman in the attic. Occasionally you hear her scream, but you daren't unlock the door and have a look in, am I right?
There's a great sadness in your life.
This crime of yours, in the grand scheme of things, is nothing. It's nature. Nature knows. Men have to penetrate women or the species dies. Now, with all that at stake, do you really think nature cares how we do it? Whether we say please or thank you? Whether she's willing? Sex crimes. A little of what nature requires, taken to excess. Murder too. Healthy aggression, taken a little to excess. I'm saying I understand. Yes?
Yes.
They'll crucify you for it, of course. You know why? Because you've gone and done exactly what they've always wanted to do deep down in their hearts. Murdered, butchered, raped. They'll look at you and they'll be looking deep into their own hearts and it will terrify them. They'll crucify you out of fear. Not out of decency or justice or anything like that. Out of fear.
I disagree.
You're walking down the corridor in the train. You go past her compartment. She's sitting there. Young, beautiful, alone, vulnerable. Everything a woman should be. She's reading a book. She's got her legs crossed. She's showing maybe 1 inch, maybe 2 of thigh. Warm, soft, smooth, white thigh. You pull open the door. Her eyes flicker. She doesn't look up from her book. You sit down opposite her. You look at her. She can feel you staring at her. She just stares even harder into her book, but you know that she's not really reading it. Her legs start shaking to the rhythm of the train, and you want to put your hand up there on that soft white thigh, just to stop it from shaking. If you did that, she'd look at you, she'd smile. She'd know. She'd just know. So you get up and you open the window, and your legs brush hers, and she makes a little movement, and she shows a little bit more thigh, perhaps. And you sit down beside her, closer this time, and you can smell her perfume. And the blood's pumping through her throat. And it's making the little silver crucifix around her neck shake and catch the light a little. And she's everything a woman should be. Alone. Vulnerable. You say something. And she looks up from her book. She gives you a yes or a no answer, and then goes straight back to the book. She's dismissed you. She's dismissed you the way every woman has always dismissed you. Well, you'll show her. And even the train's urging you on. Kill the bitch, 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 kill the bitch. They're all the same, aren't they? Huh? With their white thighs and their smooth white shoulders and necks.
And underneath it all there are blood and filth and stench and hair. Tatty, matted, disfiguring hair. Kill the bitch. 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 Kill the bitch! Is that how it was? Is that how it was? Is it?
It's you who needs the psychologist.
Yeah, I know Eddie's expecting. Okay?
Yeah.
How you fixed, Eddie?
No chance, Fitz.
How about cashing a check, eh?
30, 35, 40.
Am I speaking Urdu or something?
It's me. No, don't put it down. Please, don't put it down.
What do you want?
Look, I haven't had a drink or a bet for 2 days.
That's because you haven't got any money.
Tickets ready, please. Tickets, please. You put it out, please, sir. Ticket, please. Where did you get on?
It was, that door.
Could you tell me where you got this number, please? You couldn't have done. We're explanatory.
Sorry to trouble you.
Sir, come in.
How do you think we feel? Look, I'm sorry. I'm putting the phone down.
Would you mind if I had a look round Jackie's bedroom?
No, of course.
Have you got kids? Well, you should know better. I'm putting the phone down. Please don't ring again.
You haven't done anything since,
No. It's exactly as it was. She left all her stuff here, safer than at the university.
Sure, no,
No. The police have been through it all. There's nothing there they wanted.
Hi, Mum. Please don't. Don't.
She pitied me, didn't she?
She loved you.
I didn't. No.
I'll leave him when it's all over and she's buried.
Why?
Is what she wanted. I'll leave you then.
Book. The Bible.
Stick over. I have.
I don't like it. I've the night stuff is all over.
Well, I was just wondering, because some phobias are, unexplained. You bet or worse.
Oh, good. That's what something else. My best feature, I would say to you. Colour.
Red.
A holiday resort.
Blackpool.
A city.
London.
A Moa Masamat.
Mama Samatasamant.
A sport.
Rugby.
A river.
The Thames.
I knew her.
What?
Jackie. I knew her. Young, beautiful, energetic, intelligent. Seeing all that in one human being depresses you, doesn't it? Brings it home to you how pathetic you are, how worthless, how boring, how dead you are, how unattainable she is. Makes you want to grab it, snuff it out, kill it, destroy it. Is that how you felt? I understand. Is that how you felt? I've been there. I felt that. A country.
Italy.
A number, any number.
211902.
An animal.
A dog.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta.
Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta.
Who made you?
God made me.
Why did God make you?
God made me to know him, love him, and serve him in this world, and to be happy with him forever in the next.
A writer.
Dickens.
I know you've got a conscience. I know that deep down, you're a good man. I've been to the house twice. Met the parents. Can you imagine what you've put them through? What they've been through? It's not grief. Grief is a process. They can't even begin that process thanks to you. It's desolation. Cold, bleak, numb desolation. The daughter they loved is down in the morgue, in a refrigerated cupboard. Let them bury her. They have to bury her. People will say he was a killer, he was a butcher, but he did one decent thing. He confessed so they could bury their daughter. It's the one last decent thing you can do. Please. Please.
And lower master map?
It's Latin. I love, you love, he loves.
The alpha beta stuff.
You learn all that crap when you're 11. It never really leaves you. Same with the catechism. He's a Catholic grammar school boy, same as me. God help him.
There's not a bank account or a national insurance number. We're still checking out phone numbers, but it doesn't look good.
211902. Any ideas?
Childhood.
Army number? Army, Navy and RAF. Get on to him.
Go public.
No.
An appeal from the grieving mother.
No.
Go public with his photograph. Does anybody recognise this man?
Are you serious? The ID evidence won't be worth a carrot. The defence would tear us apart.
You wouldn't need it. Prove to him he did it and he'll confess.
Oh, you believe that?
Yes.
Then you're at Pillock.
I think he might be innocent.
What?
You didn't even consider that, eh? You got yourself a suspect, so all your energy is concentrated into proving that he did it. You could prove he didn't do it, but where would that get you? Classic policing error.
You piss off back to your clinic.
He's never worn a watch.
Yeah.
You ask him the time, he doesn't look like that. He looks at the wall. I noticed it the first time I met him. We had 3 weeks of glorious sunshine. He didn't have a white mark on his wrist.
So?
Well, what do we know about the Sweeney? He takes trains all the time. People who take trains wear a watch.
And that's it? That proves he's innocent?
It proves that he could be.
Go back to your clinic, Fitz.
211902. A number from childhood?
Yeah.
439621. My mum's co-op number.
446621.
We'll check the co-op records. And find the parents.
That's a wonderful idea.
Just through here, then. Morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Morning.
Rudy, thank you. She's beautiful, isn't she?
She was.
Is. The wounds look impressive, but this is the one that killed her. Typical razor wound. Neat. I'll show you what it did. There's a bonus to this job. I keep telling my mother. A belief in God. Bacteria toiling away in their own little organs, with no idea of the body as a whole. For them, only the heart exists, or the liver, or the spleen. And the organs themselves, all throbbing away, convinced that this body they're in is the entire universe. And then one day, a knife, a cut, and they see with blinding light the world outside the body. There. Thank you. He's gone right through the trachea and the cartilage. Totally severed the carotid artery. Death in seconds. He's done it from behind, cutting from left to right, so he's right-handed. Wounds to the breasts. Some of these are from behind, so she must have been alive at the time. Alive and standing. See the damage to the hands? She's put them up to protect herself, and he's hacked away at them. And then there's the body itself, the way it's put together. The intricacy, the genius. No accident, this. It's the work of an almighty God. No?
No.
She was dead when he shaved her pubic hair. Not so much as a nick. Tender, loving care.
2 blades.
Kelly.
Why? What's happened?
Just routine.
Oh, Thomas, he disappeared.
When was this?
Oh, years ago, the 70s.
Do you know where he went?
He went to Holland, then Rome. So they said.
Oh, take no notice of her. She just likes to think the worst
Your
of
mind
everybody.
knows.
He went to be a priest.
He got put away, that's what happened to him.
He did not get put away.
He got
you
put
evil-minded.
away. You can
He was
ask
a bit
anyone
of a
round
loner,
here.
that's
He
all,
had a
you know,
slate
just a bit
loose.
eccentric.
Eccentric. He was round the bloody twist.
His parents were
After
very
he went,
upset.
they never
After
talked
you know what I mean? They wanted
Never
grandchildren. He went
mentioned
off to be a
Now,
priest.
you don't act that way.
If your son's gone to be a priest. You're roaring a nose. You want to be talking like this if they were alive. So just keep your evil mouth shut, okay?
Does it mean anything to you? Is this familiar to you?
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, and the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you all.
Also with you.
My brothers
in English for over 20
prepare
years.
ourselves to celebrate the sacred mysteries. Let us call to mind our sins. I confess to Almighty God, and to you, my brothers and sisters.
We've heard from the seminary in Rome. Thomas Francis Kelly went there in 1974 and left in 1976. Doubts about his mental stability. Now the problem is, there is no national insurance number for a Thomas Francis Kelly. There is no police record. He's never owned a vehicle, and as far as we can tell, he's never been in a mental institution.
Has anyone actually identified the suspect as Thomas Francis Kelly?
No, sir.
Well?
We haven't got enough to charge him, and we can't hold him any longer, but he has agreed to go into Fitz's care voluntarily.
Anything else?
Yes. It's asking a lot, I know. But I'd like you to make a televised appeal for information.
I'll do it.
I'd like you both to do it, if that's possible.
She's not up to it.
That's the point, isn't it?
I'll do it. If I can bury my daughter.
There are certain legal difficulties which...
I don't care about that. I can only take one step at a time. And for me, the first step is to bury my child.
You need permission from the coroner. The accused has a right to an independent post-mortem.
You mean I've got to ask his permission?
Yes.
Get Mrs. Appleby a glass of water, will you?
This is a copy of the Mental Health Act. I suggest you read it.
Don't take it out on us.
What?
Your boss treats you like a skivvy, tough, but don't take it out on us.
I need directions.
Yeah, just about here's fine.
Where are you going?
The dogs. So how many brothers have you got?
This man was released into your care on the understanding that you
He was not released into my care. He placed himself in my care voluntarily. I'd say 4, am I right?
3. You're not going in there.
No other sisters, though. You're the only girl, right?
You'll lose him. The first chance he gets into a bunk.
Well, I'll take that chance. But you are the only girl, am I right?
Right.
That explains everything.
What?
Well, the
What
chip...
does it explain?
The chip on the shoulder? Constant need to assert yourself? Penis envy. There's the boys outside playing football and you're stuck indoors during the ironing. Resentful, angry. Classic case, penis envy. Freud. Clement, not Sigmund. Bye. Come on. Slide it by.
Trap 2, mile boy. Trap 3, firecracker. Trap 4, interact. Happy man.
Come on, number 3. No, he's on the inside. Come on, you bugger. Come on, we're coming on the outside there. Fat party. Go for it. Come on, you lazy. Get ready. Go on, 3. Yes. Get out there, you bugger. Jesus flaming Christ.
Please stop! I know you! Please! Please! I won't hurt you! Please! Who am I? Oh! Oh!
DCI Bilborough, please. Quick, yeah. It's Fitz. Fitz!
176 and 133 pounds 60. Thank you.
The police would like any information, no matter how trivial you think it is. Do you know anybody who was away from home on the day Patricia Garth was murdered? Monday, May 3rd, and the day my daughter was murdered, Tuesday, June 8th. Have you ever felt threatened by a man in a railway station or on a train? If so, please phone 061 835 4567. This man's clothing must have been heavily bloodstained. Both Patricia and my daughter put up a fight, so it could have been torn too. Does that mean anything to anybody? Monday, May 3rd, and Tuesday, June 8th. A man with torn, blood-stained clothing? If so, please contact the police. This man could be highly dangerous.
And finally, do you know this man? Police are anxious to trace his whereabouts. It's possible he's known as Thomas Francis Kelly. Police think he comes from the northwest. It's known he has spent some time abroad, and for the last 10 or 15 years he's lived in the south. Do you recognise him?
No.
So, phone 061 835 4567.
No.
And we'll be giving you that number again in an update following the news. I'd like to finish, as always, with a reminder that violent crime really is a rare occurrence, and the chance of you becoming involved in any of the type of crime we've been featuring tonight. So please, sleep well. Don't have nightmares.
How many calls so far? Calls or leads? Leads, 63. I reckon 100 by the end of the night.
Yes, madam. Could you just hold the line a second, please, madam? Trace line 48, please. I've got his wife on the line.
Well, that was nice and quick. Only 35 people in the queue. Forward.
No, thank you. Why do you drink so much?
I like it.
And smoke so much?
I like it.
And you gamble as well?
Yes. I like it.
What is it, this sadness? This void in your life?
I'm sorry. There's void in my life. In my life.
When I meet my wife, mine will be fulfilled.
Really think that, do you? Cherry Hill Farm.
That's what they said.
Mean anything to you?
I'll remember it when I get there.
How long have you been married for, did they say?
18 years.
18?
Yeah. Why, what are you thinking?
Nothing.
This is Mr. Kelly, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
I saw your picture in the paper. Took a shine to you.
Women, eh? Suppose we'd shown your face on the telly. I just come right out with it. This man is suspected of murder. They'd all have fallen for you, not just the one. They've phoned in their droves.
Can I have some more?
Sure. Dirty Dan mean anything to you? EastEnders?
No.
Well, I had this idea. A soap opera, right? And all the actors, not the characters, mind you, all the actors are convicted murderers. 15 million viewers, all of them women, no problem. All drooling at the mouth. Women, eh?
I'm sure she'll come back to you. And you see Laura on a train that is passing through. Those eyes, how familiar they seem. She gave her very first kiss to you. That was Laura.
DCI build-up. I can't give you my name.
One moment, please. I'm sorry, sir. DCI Bilber is busy at the moment. Would you like to speak to someone else?
I know who Sweeney is.
Just a moment, please, sir.
Bilber, he gave a false statement.
Yes, boss.
Well, go round again, embarrass him a bit.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I'm a Catholic priest. This has got to be confidential.
Of course, sir.
2 months ago, a man came to me and confessed to the murder of Astrid Reynolds.
Who was this man, sir?
I'm no crank. I don't know his name, but I'm looking at his picture in the paper right now.
Which paper, sir?
Evening News, page 4. Middle-aged man missing person.
You sure about this, sir?
Look, it's got to be confidential. I heard all this in confession.
Where's Astrid now, sir?
Promise me it's confidential.
It's confidential.
She's at the bottom of Clayton Wharf.
And you say you knew about this 2 months ago?
Yes.
It's local.
I'm putting the phone down.
I've promised you confidentiality. I just want to know why you've waited this long.
Are you a Catholic?
No, sir.
Then you wouldn't understand.
I'll try to understand. You explain.
I'll try to understand.
He's killed again, hasn't he? In the same way?
Possibly, yes.
God forgive me.
Thank you. That's 114.
Service. Do us a favour, just get this back with him. Right, here. And that strap, get that strap.
What do you think? Female, 20, 25, been dead about 2 months.
Sweden?
Probably. I'll tell you more tomorrow.
Let the parents know we found a body. Okay. Take Penhaligon with you. Get round to Fitz's, bring that bastard in.
When's it going to be ready?
Well?
They asked me to kill the chicken. I put a sack over it.
Who's they?
It was struggling.
Who's they?
I don't know. I brought the axe down, through its neck, through the sack. It twitched. Pulsed. With every pulse, the stain spread. Blood. I held it down, dying. Pulsing. Throbbing.
It's the police.
Will you tell them? It'd be better for them if it comes from you.
Hello, I'm DS Penhaligon. This is DS Beck from Ransom Road Police Station. May we come in, please? Thanks. Terribly sorry, it's very bad news. Yeah, we found the body and it's your daughter. Sorry.
Hello.
Stand up.
I've reason to believe you're concealing drugs on your person. May I have them, please? Of course, if you confess to a more serious matter, I probably won't bother looking for them. You twisted pervert. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not being too subtle, am I?
I must see him again.
I'm sorry, Fitz. You're wrong about it. You've been wrong all the way down the line. You're out.
I'll scream.
I'm not after your body panhandle.
Penhaligon,
Look,
if we're
I
not
want a list
moving in
of
10
all the
seconds,
suspects,
I
say
start
35 to
screaming.
45 for single
10,
and Catholic.
9,
I want a car.
8,
I want you as my
7,
driver because I need your
6,
ID, right?
5,
Come on, what's the difference?
4,
You're on the case anyway. You'll solve the case.
2,
You'll catch the killer. You'll get all
1.
these wonderful brownie points. Look. Look, your boss is wrong. I know your boss is wrong. You know your boss is wrong. Please do this for me. I'll repay you. I will repay you because I need it. Please, I need this.
Why? Just testing.
Multiple orgasms.
He's killed again, hasn't he? In the same way.
Possibly, yes.
God forgive me.
So, are you a Catholic?
I think so.
Or do you think a priest would lie? Could you answer rather than shake your head? Do you think a priest would lie?
No.
And you did it. You killed those girls. Could you answer rather than nod your head? You killed those girls.
It appears so. You kill her, she's reported missing. Nobody knows she's dead except you. You get a buzz out of that. But that buzz wears off. You want her found, you want it all over the papers. Next time you kill, you leave her where she drops. Third time, an even bigger buzz. You do it on a train, a moving train, people all around. What next? How do you top that? Do it on stage? Sell tickets?
I want to confess.
We're listening.
To a priest.
No.
I wanted you to find another body. I wanted to prove to myself, to you as well, but mainly to myself, that I couldn't have done these things. So if another girl died,
and you were watching me. And you know I couldn't possibly have done these things. And that would be it, the proof I needed. And then I realized what I was praying for. For another human being to die. So I could be at peace. And now it's happened. And another family. And it proves nothing.
5:18, 5 furlongs at Lingfield. A Midsummer Blue.
Midsummer Blue.
Guys Lament in second.
What's this? It's a bet. Or have I walked into the butcher's by mistake, Eddie?
I'm not taking this.
What?
£200 after the off. What do you think this is?
It's nothing.
It's not on.
You've taken more than that before, Eddie. Come on, what is
Not after the off, I haven't. It's a bloody 5 furlong race.
Call yourself a bookie and you're turning back a lousy 200 quid.
I will take anything. You just give me a bit of time. Right, that's all I ask. A bit of time. Right? That's life.
Well, thank you, Esther.
Midsummer Blue, then Dies Lament, take master.
Now what we'll do then is touch and go on who's first, then we'll bung you a fiver each. Because otherwise we can't afford it. We'll go with the olive. Mum's been.
Just don't smell that sulphur.
And there's a copper here to see. Right, so that's what we'll do. There's me, the Chief, Leggy, Babs. Yeah, you want to, yeah? There's loads of us. Right, up to last week then, we'll meet you.
You got me for 1 week.
I had pleurisy once, for 2. Drink?
No.
So, what made you change your mind?
Women's privilege.
Right, about 10 o'clock then. Let's say 10 Bridgewater and then...
Right. No sex. Strictly platonic. Keep your hands to yourself. I know it's going to be hard. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay? It's just hands off.
I'll try.
I thought he was off the case.
What have got wrong?
Look, if the boss finds out...
I'll carry the can, okay?
In there.
Hello.
Well.
You did it. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice to say, the killer is Catholic, late 30s, single, and clean-shaven. How do I know he's clean-shaven? Because he shaves himself with the razor he's just used on his victim. Look at her. Look at her. What do you see, a victim? Huh? There's some women out there just asking for it, and she's one of them. A victim, am I right? Please stop this. You can read it like a book, can't you? The childhood, the petty bourgeois parents who lived in an area they couldn't afford to live in. Not many friends except the other girls who couldn't make friends, of course. Huddled together, a comfort. Bitchy, bitter. Please stop this. Sitting in a little group of rejects watching the other girls. They all seemed to have more fun. They didn't seem to feel the cold. They got offered parts in the school play. She didn't. They got the boys. She didn't, except for that one night. That first time. The girl he really fancied wasn't there, but he thought he'd make do. Tried to slope off quickly, didn't want to be seen. Where was it? Behind the bike sheds. A quick knee trembler up some alley, perhaps. Over in seconds. Cold. Unsatisfying. Straight home into a hot bath. But oh, the next day. The looks, the sniggers, the remarks. Everybody knew. The whole school knew. Well, that's what life's like if you're a victim, if you're a bloody victim, isn't it? Ah, big mistake. It's just what you were looking for, isn't it? That first sign of weakness, vulnerability, you'll strike now. You'll kill now, won't you? Huh? Stop this. It's your mission in life, women like that, isn't it? Acting tough, in control, showing a bit of thigh, treating you like dirt when they look. Well, you show her exactly what's what, won't you? You put her in her place. You can read her like a book. She's not tough. You'll put her in her place for keeps, won't you? Stop this. You're a killer. Your picture's been in the newspapers, on the television. Nobody's come forward to identify you. You're nearly 40 years old and nobody knows you. Is that credible? I think not. There's only one possible explanation why people haven't come forward. Because you are a killer and they know it. They're terrified to come forward. You kill, but you don't rape. You can't rape, so you kill. That's penetration. For you, that's penetration. Sex is disgusting. Women are disgusting. Better to kill than to penetrate. More moral to kill than to penetrate. Huh? You want to kill now, don't you? I know it. I know what's going on in there. You want to kill, 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 kill. He told me that he'd only ever loved 2 women, his mother and the Virgin Mary.
He seemed calm. I asked him, did he want a cup of tea? When I got back, he'd gone.
Anything else?
I didn't do it.
I know.
But I know. I know now.
Married? Single.
Anything else?
Catholic.
There's two. Both travelling on business. Michael Hennessy and Peter Fredrickson.
I had to do that. I had to do it.
If you didn't do it, how do you explain the phone call from the priest?
It wasn't a priest. He broke the seal of the confession. That's number one in the top 20 of sins. That's above buggering the Pope. He's no priest. He's our killer. The reason he knew Astrid Reynolds was at the bottom of the canal is because he put her there.
Why?
Because he thought Kelly was dead, shot from a train doing 60, and then suddenly he was alive. Bang, his picture was all over the paper. Would you mind slowing down, please?
Frightened.
Yes.
Big mistake. Never admit you're frightened. It just encourages them. Tell me more.
He's not married. This is no Yorkshire Ripper that goes chasing prostitutes. In fact, this guy idolizes women. You know, statues, sculptures, Venus de Milo, Virgin Mary, that sort of thing. White, hairless, and smooth. Hairless being the most important. Pubic hair, of course, shatters all this, which is why he has to shave them. Look, if you don't slow down, I'm going to have to grab the wheel.
There are men who are victims, Fitz, and you're one of them, a born victim, right? Why the hair?
Well, at school he was probably either the first or the last to grow it himself. I would guess the first. This is where his neurosis comes from. He probably saw it growing in himself and not in others and thought it was some sort of punishment from God. If I'm right, then he was born in August or September, which makes him the oldest Norse physically mature in his class. Okay, can we stop now, please?
Mr. Hennessy.
Yeah?
Mr. Michael Hennessy.
John, Michael's my son.
Could we speak to him, please?
You don't.
I'm a police officer. May we come in?
No.
We're investigating a murder. May we come in, please?
Now that girl on the train, is it?
Yes.
Michael made a statement.
This is just routine.
Had a bit of a late night.
Where is Michael?
He's at work.
What does your son do?
He's a health inspector. He goes around hotels and he rates some good, bad and different.
Yeah, travels around a lot.
Oh, yeah. Do you want some tea?
No thanks. Promiscuous.
What?
5 across.
Oh, I don't do them.
It's Michael's, is it?
Yeah. Want a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
How about
I doubt it.
Here, you want a drink?
No, thanks. Your wife's not here?
My wife died a year ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know where Michael was on Monday, May the 3rd?
I don't know where I was on Monday, May the 3rd. I don't know where I was last night.
It was the night Patricia Garth was murdered at Oxenholme railway station. Do you remember that?
No.
They thought they'd have to pull the match. United against Spurs. Remember, it was live in the telly.
Right, yes.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Well, that's all we need to know. Was that Michael and his mother?
Yeah.
Don't go out much since,
No.
No, I just wondered if I could use your bathroom.
It's upstairs, yeah.
Right, fair.
cutthroat racers and a phony alibi.
Phony?
Yeah. Claims to have watched the game live. He couldn't possibly have. He's not got a satellite dish.
He's catching the 1520 to Leeds.
1520? What's that pre-decimal?
Oscar 3.
Oscar 3 receiving.
What the bloody hell do you think you're playing at? Fitz is off the case. A member of the public. You've let a member of the public interview a prime suspect in a murder case. Over.
You've already spoken to the murderer, you prick. The guy who phoned you was the murderer. Think it over. Over.
Sergeant Penhaligon. Sergeant Penhaligon, I want you back here right now.
Can hardly hear a word, sir. Fault on the radio. I'm on my way to intercept the 1520 Manchester to Leeds train. Request assistance. Over.
We'll never get into the Masons now.
British Rail.
Pardon?
10 minutes late. Would you like a sherbet lemon?
No.
And two times. And two times. Bingo.
You're okay.
You unlucky lungy bastard! I claim there are what?
There's a train coming.
What?
There's a train coming.
I can't hear you. There's a train coming.
It's on this line.
What?
Let go of you bloody maniac!
What's that matter? I'd like a light and then I'll shoot you.
Okay, these two guys will look after you. Just take a statement.
So,
Look after her, make sure she's all right. All right.
Well done.
Thanks.
You didn't even know your parents were dead.
No.
The Falklands, the Gulf, the Berlin Wall, Gaza's belly, all means nothing to you. I should have stayed in your ivory tower.
If I'd have acted differently, she'd still be alive. That's what you're thinking.
Why are you going back?
I had doubts about my vocation. I left the monastery to see the world outside. I've seen it now, and you can keep it. Can we stop here, please? Bye.
Bye-bye.
If you wanted to get yourself banged up for life, you should do a bank job. Do something to deserve it.
I belong in here. I'll pray for you, Fitz.
Fancy a quick one?
No.
I'm talking alcohol, not sex.
No to the former. You must be bloody joking to the latter.
Do you get much, Panhandle?
Tell me about your wife.
Do you have a cop off in uniform? Do men go for that same as well?
What made her leave you?
You know why uniform turns a woman on? It reeks of death. Death Panhandle, the finest aphrodisiac in the world.
What made her leave you? The gambling? The drink? The fact that you're a self-loathing, arrogant, misogynistic slob?
Flatterer.
Which one was it? Why did she leave?
There's a pub on the right.
You said you could take it. Why did
Take
she
a
leave?
right.
No.
Take a right.
No. Why did she leave?
Just turn right, will you?
No. Why did she leave?
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby,